Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel AI Learning Solutions. This is Shalini. In this video, I will show you how to create a virtual machine on Azure Cloud. So let me start the portal. The URL is portal.azure.com. Now I will sign in the portal. After signing in, I'm going to create a virtual machine. So I can create a virtual machine from multiple options. So you can see here, there is an option of all services. And here you can search for the required service. For an example, I am interested to create a virtual machine. So I'm looking for the virtual machine and I wanted to create Azure virtual machine here. So let me select the virtual machine option. And from this, I'm going to select the virtual machine. Now, in this particular interface, I need to provide the resource group, the machine name. So I am choosing a resource group which I am available with. Here I'm giving the machine name, let's say my VM. We need to choose the region. If you are not sure which region to select, you can watch out my previous episode where I have discussed about the region and availability zone. So I just select East US here. And I'm not interested at this point of time to create any redundancy. So I select no redundancy. Now I can choose the required image to be deployed in the virtual machine. So I'm choosing the option of Windows Server. Server 2025 Data Center Azure Edition Gen 2. Now here I need to select the size of the machine. Also, we need to provide the credentials to log in. We wanted to allow the selected ports so that we can log in. Also, we wanted to allow HTTP port as well. Now, in the monitoring tab, we wanted to disable the boot diagnostic. So if you just see what is this feature? It says use this feature to troubleshoot boot failure for custom or platform images. Boot diagnostic will manage storage accounts significantly, improves creation time of virtual machine by using pre-provisioned storage account managed by Microsoft. At this point of time, I do not want it. So that is the reason I have disabled it. And simply review and create. So validation is passed. Let's create the machine. Now, under the notification, I can see deployment is successful. So I click on go to resource. And here is the option of connect. So you can even download the RDP file uh, to work with this virtual machine which you have created, or you can use this IP address and access remote desktop connection option inside your machine, in your local machine, and connect with this virtual machine. So if you go for download RDP file, you simply open this file and click on connect. Now I need to enter the password. Username has been already picked up. Click on yes. And now I am inside the virtual machine which I have just created using the Azure Cloud Platform. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to install a web server on this virtual machine to test this machine. Open PowerShell. Run as administrator. I'm going to install a web server. So this machine I would like to use as my web server. So I'm installing the server on this machine, and then I will access using the IP address to check whether it is able to work as my IIS web server or not. Now you can see it has been successfully installed. No restart is required. So in the portal, let's copy the public IP and access it directly on the internet. And you can see my Internet Information Services server is live. So I can now use this machine as my live server. Any other purpose. So up to you how you wanted to use this service from Azure Cloud. I believe you like this video and you wanted to watch such more content. Subscribe to my channel and share the content with others as well. Thank you.